Good morning, everyone. So today we're at Cowan's Gap State Park, and I'm going to do a short day hike, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 4 miles. I'll calculate that when I get close to the end. Right now we're getting ready to do a climb. It's the first climb of the day, actually the only climb. So I'll turn the camera around, show you where we're heading. Here we go. Alright, we're still climbing. Just wanted to show you a view. You can barely make out Cowan's Gap Lake out there. And that's the trail we were coming up. We are still climbing up. I'm guessing I'm probably about 2/3 of the way up to the summit. The wind is really blowing up here. I'll get some shots when I get to the top. There are a couple of views. That's a pretty awesome view. Yeah, it's pretty up there. Come up here and see what this view's like. Not as good of a view. There's one more rock formation. I think it was from a glacier that caused it. It's up ahead. Should be a better view up there. I'll get to that I'll show you that when I get up there to it. See if I can get out here. This is the other view I was telling you about. I know some of you might know what this is called. I'm not pretty sure that this was all formed from a glacier. These rock formations. Sorry about that. But another beautiful view. It's flurrying right now. Might be able to see the snow in the sky. But you can just see these rocks that are pushed up. Pretty cool. Let me know if you know what this is. So this is what the top of the Tuscarora Trail looks like. I've hiked on many sections of this trail, and believe it or not, a lot of it is just like this. So, of course, we're in Pennsylvania. Probably have about another, I don't know, half mile to 3/4 of a mile before I hit the Geyer Trail. That's a pretty cool rock formation right there. It would be an awesome bear den. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're coming up on the Geyer Trail split. So I'm going to go to the right. If I were to continue on the Tuscarora, I can't remember off the top of my head. I know it begins up at State College, Pennsylvania. I think it's like 280 miles. I know it goes down into Virginia. It might come close to the Appalachian Trail or connect to the Appalachian Trail. I'm not 100% sure on that. But it is a pretty long hike. Someday. I got bigger plans for now. So, alright, so we're going to do a loop. We're going to head down the Geyer Trail now. This will take us back down over this ridge that we just climbed. And goes down to the creek bottom, to the tributary, which actually flows into Cowan's Gap Lake. So, I'll show you when we get down there. We are still heading down. Oh, check that out. That's pretty cool when you find stuff like that. Gotta wonder how long that thing's been here and nobody's taken it. So we're almost to the bottom of the Geyer Trail. Comes down, crosses the road, and jumps on another trail. Alright, we're going to jump on the Cameron Trail. Head down here. Probably another 100 yards or so. And we actually hit another trail to the right. And that will parallel the tributary I was talking about. Now we take the Plessinger Trail. We probably have about 1.5 miles back to the state park. So like I said, it just parallels the stream right here. Not sure if I'm saying this correctly, but I think this is called Little Ogwick Creek. I'll put the spelling in the video. Looks like there's a skim of ice on here. Split the trees. There you can see Little Ogwick Creek, the tributary. I'm probably butchering that name. Going into Cowan's Gap Lake right there. So we're about to go back into the general use, the public area of the state park. Yeah, they have a trail that goes around the entire lake as well. Yeah, this is all iced up as well. So thanks for following along with my video. Like I said, we just did a short loop trail. Coming in right around 4 miles, maybe 1,000-foot elevation gain. Nothing major. Just it's nice to keep the body in motion and just keep moving. I like to hike with my full pack, so I get used to carrying that weight. I've been doing that for probably the last 8 months, so it's good exercise. All right, we'll see you up the trail. Thank you.